It's the gang. We lit. They lame. We it. Oh, you ain't heard? Eb and Drew, we the shh. And we're back with another banging ass reaction. You feel me? I already know how we come. We dropping these bangers back to back.
Stop making me rub my hands.
You can't help it though.
All right, so y'all know we like the documentaries, right? We just some documentary junkies at this point. But we're going to react to the real FBG Duck story documentary. Which is only right because, you know.
Man, long live big clout, man. Like, real talk, man. Real talk. Period. I don't give a damn. Real talk.
Okay, we're going to check it out. Before we do that, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
That's very important.
Set that notification bell, send everybody our way.
Tell them we're the next up because we're the best
up. And that's on Andy Gang.
And them big facts.
All right, let's check it out. Hopefully we're not too big.
He's a Chicago rapper who was gunned down here on one of Chicago's ritziest streets. They say 2 other people were also shot when 4 gunmen, witnesses say, jumped out of cars and fired from just a few feet away.
It's an act of violence that took place on an August day in the Gold Coast against a Chicago rapper. And then it was promoted and bragged about on social media. And the feds...
Who told you Duck died? Was it me?
Yeah. You did.
That's crazy.
And I was listening to his music. Because you would be like, why you keep listening? Why you keep listening to the music? You listen to him every day.
Man, you wear out music. Like, you play the same song over and over again.
But look, I be trying to learn the words, though. But
understood.
Look, the first song I let you hear was that, I got the juice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was in Walmart like thugging. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It was because of that helped them make this case.
And it's me. Think about it. It's me. This is Duck we talking about. One of my ops see me, they ass gonna squeeze. Because they want to kill me so fucking bad. My shit, man. Yeah, nigga be looking so sick because I look like a chat when I hop out the phone. Hey, nigga want to know what I'm doing.
Carlton Weekly was born December 6, 1993 in Chicago.
Oh, and he a Sag. Oh, 2 days after my birthday.
And my birthday, December 22nd.
Wow.
Carlton grew up on the south side in an area known as the Low End. Raised in Ida B. Wells to be exact, it was called the Low End because it was the area where all the low-income projects were located. He had a huge family with cousins and relatives all over the east, south, and west side of Chicago. Although this can be a blessing, in a city like this, that means even relatives can become ops depending where they reside. That's how seriously they...
That's what's fucking crazy.
And it's like that.
Ain't, okay, excuse me if I'm wrong, but Von's sister is from where?
I think she from, over there like 63rd.
63rd?
Yeah. GD territory, yo.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I was like, even your own kin, like you'll be like, nah, nigga, you on the wrong side. I don't fuck with you. I told you how Chi-Town is though. Like the atmosphere out there is like so different. Like it's like you really don't know like where to go, who to talk to, because like that y'all got their word out there back door. Like people like be on it for real out there.
That's crazy.
War in Chicago is taken by those who are involved. When he was 3 years old, his father was convicted and sentenced to 24 years behind bars. He would spend his childhood living with his mom and siblings at their grandmother's home on 63rd and St. Lawrence. Sometimes there was as many as 15 people living with her. His grandma was nicknamed the Queen of the Low End because of this, and whenever she relocated, the whole family would follow. With his dad behind bars...
15 people in the house? How?
That's just like in the stockyard. They be doing that up over there. Like it's real. It's low income up over there. Like
they don't play that shit no more though. They go in there and check.
It just amazes me though. Like I mean, you know, everybody grew up different. Like sometimes we just born into that. Poverty. We can't help that.
But you know what I do like about that is the fact that they stuck together.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's somebody could be struggling and then the next your family member is struggling and you rather just watch them struggle instead of y'all get together and help each other out.
Yeah, it's a pride thing.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Instead, it made him mature faster and taught him to take responsibility early on. His mom gave him the nickname Chunky Duck as a child because of his size, and it ended up sticking. As Duck turned from a child to a teenager, he took a liking to the street life in Chicago. For someone with such a large family, he had connections with just about everyone. The neighborhood Duck was from would eventually start their own set called STL-EBT, to which he would join. Initially, he and his friends were known for being big potheads who occasionally robbed small-time drug dealers and did home invasions. Before he ever picked up a gun, he was known to be a good fighter, and he was bigger than most kids his age. Duck used to go to Parkway Gardens or Wick City to fight and was rumored to have never lost. He was that good. Eventually, the fighting wouldn't suffice as the war between the BDs and GDs was only getting worse, and Duck was growing up in the middle of it. He would bring a lot of guys from other sets around who would later join STL, and he was becoming a well-known member. Around this time, Duck was becoming really close friends with a guy named Shondale, or Tuka as some know him. In January of 2011,
Tuka. And they said Tuka could fight too pretty good.
So niggas was mad because they was getting beat up.
For real talk, they say he can fight pretty good, and that's from a lot of the stories I done came across people that posted anything about Tuka. So I know they ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? And like Mama Duck said, only thing he carried with him was like a little pocket knife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he ain't pack no guns around. You know what I'm saying? He trusted his fist more than anything. But it's just crazy though how scary like people are. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays, like this generation, I don't give a damn. It's scary as hell. They is not getting out there fighting. They rather take a murder charge and go to jail and be somebody's boyfriend. That's exactly because
you said
because I'm being serious, because I'm being dead ass serious, because I seen it like with my own eyes. Y'all think a nigga capping? I'm not capping, because I've been around niggas who was so super tough with guns and weapons and all of that, but then when they ass go to jail, they cannot defend themselves. No, and when you can't defend yourself and it gets around to other blocks, you a goner. Your ass giving up your commissary and all of that. Niggas already know that they can punk you and beat your ass up. So what you gonna do? Go to lockup? You gonna spend the rest of your time in lockup, 23-hour lockup, because you scared to get your ass whooped.
Then Tuka was shot and killed at a bus stop, which turned Duck's heart cold. He was just with him, and now he was gone.
You know, when you meet a motherfucker and you real close to him, then if y'all click, then y'all click, you feel me? And me and him clicked, like that was one of my real close friends, like every day,
By now, Duck was fully engulfed in the streets, and he had no intentions of taking any other path in life. While this is happening, a guy named Billionaire Black started coming around STL-EBT, and he too became good friends with Duck. Billionaire Black was an aspiring rapper who knew a lot about the industry, and he encouraged Duck to start rapping since he had been talking about it and freestyling for years. At the time, STL-EBT had multiple op sets who were all getting recognition in the Chicago drill scene. As we know it, they often use...
Well, damn.
Yeah, Dirt had them long dreads.
No. So, Chief Keef.
BD.
Okay.
BD. That's BD Block.
But they don't fuck with him, right?
Nah.
Why not?
Nah. Because it's like, it's just BD and GD. That's a war
No,
that's been going on.
No. I'm not saying I know the GD's not gonna fuck with the BD. I'm saying the BDs don't fuck
like,
with
why?
Right?
Because like blood has been shed like within camps. You know how it go, man.
So Chief Keef is a BD.
Yeah.
And BDs don't fuck with Chief Keef? That's what I'm saying.
No, they do. Some of them say they don't because they the rumor is allegedly that he can't come back to where he from. I don't know what happened though. I don't know exactly what happened though. You know what I'm saying?
Music as a way to not only talk about the war, but throw disses as well. With some of them even getting nationwide exposure, Duck wanted to become the voice of his set, and that's what he did. He and a few others would form their group, Flyboy Gang, or FBG, because they thought they were the flyest guys in school.
Oh, that's what it stands for, Flyboy Gang.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds like some shit they would...
That's what's up though, man. And you know he the one that trendsetted that clout word.
Yeah, I remember
He's
them
the trendsetter that clout
his
word.
interview that he was explaining it.
Yup.
That's crazy. So that started in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Also later be referred to as the Clout Boys, and Duck sometimes would be called Big Clout. But for the most part, he birthed FBG Duck here.
All these ops steady hate saying what they gon' say. Sneak dissing on these songs, but they never
He started recording his first songs and releasing them in early 2011, but he was still heavy in the streets. Duck was still shooting, robbing, beating people up, and selling drugs. He became a huge target after releasing his Duck freestyle on August 11th. The reason this was a big deal was because a man named O.D. Perry from Wick City was just shot to death hours before he dropped the song. This made O-Block furious, and he became a target. Although this may have seemed like negative attention, it jump-started his rap career, as the song gained a few 100,000 plays.
So was he dissing the guy that...
I mean, 9 times out of 10, that's just what they do in Chicago, babe. Like,
But he wasn't he wasn't dead yet, though. They say he had
just before he...
Well, he dropped... Did they say that? Was it right before he died?
Right before he...
A few hours after he died?
Something like that. I don't want to get him misconstrued because I really was just trying to listen to the song and stuff. So I mean, but yeah, that's just what they do though. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day though, I seen a lot of interviews with Duck though. You know what I'm saying? Where he's saying he wasn't dissing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from my perspective. And I'm talking to I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people in the comments with the bullshit. Cause like I rock with him like, and that's just what that is like. He asked them niggas stop dissing his dead partners, and they would not respect that. So I mean, what more do you want me to do? If I'm asking you, nigga, stop mentioning my brother. Know what I'm saying? Why is you mentioning my brother and my brother is dead? He can't. Know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're not gonna stop doing.
You feel me? Exactly. So, thing I'm gonna do since y'all making a song, I'm gonna make a disrespectful ass song too. Know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, when you in the field for real. It's hard to get out of that. You just gotta that's just something you just gotta live by. Know what I'm saying? Even though we know that it comes with death. Know what I'm saying? So that's just what that is.
He continued to release songs constantly, and his name only got bigger from there. Duck always had a crowd of friends that also rap, and he would put them on throughout his career. He wanted everyone to win. He was slowly becoming the biggest rapper the Gangster Disciples ever had, along with Lil Jojo. But Jojo was murdered in 2012, so Duck made it a point to keep his legacy alive and put on for the GDs.
FBG shit. Turn up. FBG, bitch.
With this type of reputation came a lot of responsibility. Duck was really the breadwinner, and it was up to him to supply his side with guns and resources to make sure everyone around him was good. He was leading the BDK movement, which made him a really big target to O-Block, 600, and other sets who wanted him gone. He was carrying the entire block on his back. Because it's no secret these sets wanted Duck dead, he would have a few near-death experiences throughout his career. In June of 2013, he was shot in his calf, and again shortly after, shot in the ankle. He was even stabbed in the stomach by his ex-girlfriend at one point.
Not the girlfriend. Damn.
Thugging out there, man. Like, thugging.
I think I heard that.
And then it's crazy though, like this is what I like. This is what I like about Duck. You know what I'm saying? Since I first got on to him. Like he just real humble though. Like you can tell like he's a stand-up type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what I like. And you know we can see through people through interviews or just even in person. Like with him, I could tell like he was a stand-up type nigga. I could tell like he wasn't on no hoe shit. He wasn't the type of nigga because I got power or I got money, I'ma just be a damn menace and start all this goddamn mess like a lot of these other rappers do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I respect him. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he GD, yeah. And I got niggas in Chicago, so yeah. Straight like that, yeah.
Phase him though, and he continued the BDK movement despite both sides losing countless members. Duck was actually known to be a shooter. Although it's not confirmed he's actually killed anyone, he shot and wounded multiple people, including O-Block's T-Roy, who was best friends with King Von. Eventually, Duck's music career was doing so well that he didn't even have enough time to be in the streets as much as before. Yeah. He was still being blackballed as up.
What he mean? So they don't know who they never caught T-Roy's.
I don't know. I don't really know nothing about that, right? I really don't. Like, you know, I would have been told you, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They just say he was wounded. You know what I'm saying? But later on down the line, it was for him. Like in his song, in Duck's song, like all those people that he mentioned, like they're deceased, and that was one of the names too.
Rappers didn't want to collab with people like Duck, because if they did, they would probably be cutting ties with all his ops, such as Chief Keef, Lil Durk, and the 600 rappers, who were much more...
Okay, this dude that's interviewing the GDs, Zach TV.
I actually talked to Zach TV one time.
Yeah, he was murdered.
I know he died.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was into well, ain't no telling what he really got killed about, but the Kanika Jenkins stuff. Like I was in that like deep, like I was in like groups and stuff trying to like figure shit out because it was just weird how that shit played out.
Yeah, a lot of them BDs didn't like the fact that he interviewed the
he
GD
did.
side neither though. They didn't like that. So I ain't no telling what happened though.
Because I feel like a lot of people was thinking that Kanika had witnessed something, a killing, and yeah, that's what they were saying. But honestly, I think Kanika's shit is not even on none of that.
Her story, like it's crazy.
It's a different kind of story, and I ain't even gonna get into that.
Yeah.
So
mainstream, but he was still making noise and doing big numbers online. In 2017, his life changed forever after seeing his brother and cousin shot dead on the scene. He immediately broke down in tears with his mom and sister. He was angry and really wanted to avenge them, but his mother convinced him to get revenge through his music, not the streets. Duck released the song Slide shortly after, which would become his biggest to date with over 50 million plays. The song is considered one of the biggest drill hits of all time and really gave Duck the recognition he deserved after almost a decade of music. 21 Savage would hop on the remix and is one of the only mainstream artists to collab with him.
Yeah. And another thing, Kevin Gates rocked with Duck too though. He got pictures with Duck too. Yup. Duck I feel like he messed with the right people. I feel like he messed with the real people that's in the industry. I'm not saying all the niggas in the industry is fake. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some real thoroughbred stand-up ass niggas, and 21 Savage is one of them. Like, he don't give a damn.
Ain't he Dirk friend?
No, he just said he not choosing sides. Like, you do have some neutral artists though. You do have neutral artists. Like, I feel like sometimes you do have to choose sides though, because like it's like, damn, like how can I trust you? You already know, like I don't rock with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
how can I trust y'all two niggas that y'all not gonna set me up?
That's what I'm
y'all
saying.
Y'all don't
though.
like each other, and I'm.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
though.
how I feel.
That's
that I didn't know. I didn't know that. That I didn't know. It's my.
He signed a record deal worth around $2 million. He essentially made GD history as he was touching the same type of money Vaughn, Keef, and Durk had. Some have rumored that Duck tried to stop the war, but it's unknown if it's true or not. He did, however, release songs like Chicago Legends in 2019, where he honored legends from both his side and the other side, something that takes a lot of humility to do. Unfortunately, he was already in too deep, and the target on his back too large. On August 4th, 2020, Duck set out to the Gold Coast of Chicago, an area that's known for its high-end luxury stores. It was broad daylight, and he was shopping for his son whose birthday was coming up. Duck and his girlfriend were seen by fans inside the store, to where he realized he needed to leave before his location was leaked. They went into the Dolce & Gabbana store to avoid conflict and waited. He purchased an expensive shirt and a pair of socks for his son's birthday. And with people recognizing him still, he asked the store clerk if he could leave out the back. The worker told him no due to the merchandise being in the back of the store.
Nigga, don't nobody want to rob your ass. He got the money to buy all that shit back there.
That's what I'm saying though.
You couldn't let him go out there?
It's like, damn, it's sad though. Like, niggas really like wanted that nigga gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, how do you want somebody, how can you hate on somebody for retaliating back? Like, on the music type way, you know what I'm saying? When y'all started it, you know what I'm saying? How can you get mad at your feelings? Like, that's just being real though, because you ain't gonna say nothing. You're not gonna say nothing and keep dissing my brother, and I don't do the same thing to you
say
about your people, like that's just it, and it's just whatever comes. It is what it is, though. Know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga tried to make peace. You feel me? Like, nigga tried to make peace. He said in plenty of interviews, though. Know what I'm saying? So that's why I really respect that nigga Duck, man. Like, for real, for real. Any big boss, yeah, straight like that. Any big boss, yeah.
Given no choice, after about 10 minutes, they thought it was safe to come out. The Gold Coast was not a place where crime, especially murder, was heard of. As Duck and his girlfriend exited the store, 2 cars pulled up next to him and opened fire. Duck tried to shoot back, but his gun jammed. He fell to the street floor where he was shot around 15 times. He would pass away later that night, just 2 days before his dad was set to be free from his 24-year sentence. O-Block celebrated while STLEBT mourned the loss of Duck.
His daddy was just about to get out from a 24-year sentence.
Yeah. I know that hurt his daddy.
Dozen cop cars parked on King Drive that night in an attempt to avoid retaliation from the GDs. Posters even went up around the city warning people to stay inside. That's how impactful Duck was in the community. Almost a year later, 5 people were found to take part in his murder, but only 4 were arrested after one took his own life. If convicted, they face a minimum of life in prison and the possibility of the death penalty. A lot of people question why Duck wouldn't move out of Chicago after signing his multi-million-dollar deal like the other rappers did. He answered this by stating too many people in Chicago relied on him for him to get up and leave, but this ultimately cost him his life. There's no question Duck's legacy will live on with his music, and when speaking from legends from Chicago, he deserves to be remembered.
So he stayed, and he still made a way. But it was happening. It was finna happen. It was finna happen. And then he was murdered in broad daylight in the most safest, prestigious place in Chicago.
Like, hated that nigga so much. Like, you know, I really be thinking about, like, the shit I had to go through, like, growing up. Like, a lot of y'all don't know me, you know what I'm saying? And might not even understand. Some of y'all might understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go through a struggle every day, you know what I'm saying? I just preach to my kids, like, that's not the life you want to go to. That's why I'm glad I'm in their life, you know what I'm saying? To keep them focused. Y'all focus on sports and all that street shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I went through that shit because I had no choice to go through that shit. Even when I was trying to get away, you know what I'm saying? To not even slip into that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's a lot of shit I regret, you know what I'm saying? I wish I can rewind time, get my brother back, all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And just do the right thing, you feel me? But, like, I'm really, like, focused now, like, years later, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nigga done did a bit and all that, man. Nigga
it's never too late until you gone, you know? It's
just, it's not about proving that you hard and all that shit no more, especially when you get a certain age, man. You gotta live for your kids and your family.
Right.
And everybody, man. Like, I don't know, I really wanted to react to Duck, you know what I'm saying? Because I really was, like, fucking with his music and really just start knowing about him, you know what I'm saying? Before he got killed and shit. Before I even knew about Von, like, I knew about Duck before that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
you had actually told me about what was going
like,
on.
I know, like I said, like, I got niggas in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to say where they from and all that, you know what I'm saying? Just, and I ran with GDs, like, growing up, you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, man. I just hate the fact that it had to end like that, man. I just respect the man, for real. I wish I could have met him, like, for real, and chopped it up with him.
Yeah, well, thank y'all so much for watching. We appreciate your support. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
It's very important.
Set that notification bell, send everybody our way.
Tell them we're the next up because we're the best.
And that's on Andy Gang.
And them big facts.
All right, until next time. Peace.